Welcome back, everybody. I hope your Thanksgiving was really well. Your gator had to take a couple of weeks off because of some personal shit, but I am back to regular recording. We are continuing, of course, Scarlet Hollow. Now, I don't remember when's the last time what we actually did last time. I do remember we saved 3 unfortunate crotch goblins from a mine collapse, which averted like a huge crisis, which I'm really excited about. But I think we're going to look at the recap once we're actually in the game. I wanted to get these episode 3 out before episode 4, but I'll post every day until we are done with episode 3. As soon as episode 4 is out, I will be playing it. It will be a virgin play. And I'm just really glad that you guys are still here for the journey. Oh my god. Okay, enough of this bullshit. Let's get into this game. Now, if I remember, we had our build was Keen Eye and Talk to Animals. So I'm hoping I'm not fucking it up. Alright, if you'd like to continue this world save, please save your game now. We already did that. We are continuing on with the save. Would you like to see a recap before starting episode 3? You damn diddly. Yes, just a recap of episode 2 though. Oh good, he's still here. So we were kind to Dustin and we gave him our clothes. You stay out of trouble. I went you home by sunset. We were not home by sunset. Actually, we were. We stayed home with Tabitha instead of going out with Stella, I believe. Right? Yeah. That's some heavy stuff. No wonder Stella seems distant. Oh, we also believe that Avery is going to be our boo thing in this game as well. So I'm going to actively go hard in the paint after him. He's just so handsome. We've seen Rosalina. This is Oscar Death. Yes, we met him. Our beautiful little pupper is alive. I'm saving all the animals in this shit. Like, I don't care. Like, every animal needs to be saved. I don't care. I have a dog, Butter. She's not a dog. I have a child, Butter. And I cannot imagine a world without her. Much like Stella can't imagine a world without Gretchen. And if I'm spicy, I'll put it somewhere here in this picture here. This is her, my little cute English bulldog. But anyway, Dr. Kelly is also really weird. Don't know what the deal is with her, but that is a thing. Wayne got the drop on us, but that's all right. Found Rosalina. There we go. She's going over trying to be a delinquent in an abandoned mine, no less. Like, I just don't understand why kids would want to go somewhere dangerous. Like, for me, I think I'm a little bit more claustrophobic. I also feel as though I am more likened to Tabitha. Like, I understand why she's so grumpy, and I'm not so sure why Kanika is so aggressive towards Tabitha. I think it's because Kanika probably didn't like the fact that, you know, Stella and Tabitha were getting close or something, like they're friends or were friends, but I don't know. Kanika's getting on my nerves. And then here comes Tabitha. We told her exactly what was going on. I told them, listen, I called my cousin. I don't understand, like, why y'all getting all spicy. Here comes Tabitha. We told Rosalina we look at her house. I caught Rosalina before she decided to go deeper in the mines. Then we saw this shit, this demon sigil. Stella left us to go get help, but we were able to get the kids out and we were safe. And everyone's accounted for, and it was a close call. This crotch goblin here gets on my nerves. Also, her dad got fired because Tabitha don't play that shit. She don't. Tabitha was pissy, but at least, like, you know, everybody was accounted for. So, I don't know what the deal is with Stella, but it is what it is. We're gonna wake up. Sunshine filters in through the dusty windows of the estate as the dull aches of last night's activities throb in and out of focus. You manage to survive a second night in the town of Scarlet Hollow. As you pull yourself out of bed, you can feel the soot and grime of the Shawn mine still stuck to your skin. We're gonna take a shower because that's fucking nasty. It's nasty. I don't understand I don't understand who showers with, who goes out the day without a shower unless like you actually like, I don't know, shower the night before or something, but that's not for me. Okay, the water is hot and surprisingly enough, clean. I don't understand how the floor isn't wet with all these damn holes in the shower curtain. As steam fills your lungs and soot washes down the drain, you think about Duke and the images of him lying there, slumped against this tree with half his head blown off, trying to scrape the memories of his skin as they are part of the dirt that coats you. Think about simple worries. Think about Wayne. And wonder how many times he watched you unseen. Think about someone special. Think about finally being out of this hellhole and safe in your own bed. Let's do... The worst is yet to come. I'm going to think about someone special. Specifically, you think about Avery and their calming presence standing in contrast in the coming storm. You're done here. You turn off the faucet and dry yourself off. Time to start your day. Let's check on Dustin. There's two of them now. Morning, Dustin. Who's your friend? Her name Mom. She come to visit. What? I Dustin Mom. Gotta stay with Dustin until glass house empty. The glass house that's in the fucking in our garden? Thank you, human, for take care of my boy. What happened to your glass house? Asshole squatter move in. Kick Dustin Mom out. Who is chilling in our glass? All right. Let's think about it. And tell me if my thinking is wrong anyway. I think that Wayne is in the glass house. Because where in the hell is he chilling at? Why is Tabitha like, oh, don't worry about it? Unless Pearl Ann is in there. But I don't know. Squatter try to eat Mom. Squatter evil. Okay. Squatter may be asshole, but Squatter not evil. He just tried to survive, just like all creature. Oh, okay. So maybe is Wayne evil? I don't know. Dustin still have much to learn. I had a rough night. Can you console me? Was it because of Cat Monster? Dustin was scared too. If Cat Monster wants to eat Dustin, Cat Monster will have to go through Dustin Mom first. Dustin Mom will kill. Then Dustin and Mom eat like kings. This nature. Oh, I've gotta go. Bye. That's that. Alright, let's look out the window. Hold your breath and approach the bedroom window. After finding that boot print and viscera in the garden yesterday, you can't help but anticipate something staring back at you. We got nothing in the woods, babes. It's the same view. Alright, great. Back to the guest room. Let's check the closet. Every time you see that doll, your heart skips a beat. It hasn't moved, right? No, it hasn't. Our other ability is Keen Eye. So we have Keen Eye and Talk to Animals, which has been helping us pretty far. Except when we killed Duke. But that's fine. Duke was annoying. Message your group chat with Stella and Kamika. Morning, how are you guys holding up? It'll probably be a bit before you get a response. I don't really care about texting them individually, so I'm just gonna head downstairs. You've done everything you wanted to up here. It's time to start your day. You enter the kitchen to find your cousin in the midst of devouring a pint of banana chocolate chunk. She isn't alone. Frou-Frou glares at you from her usual spot on the counter as a red-headed woman busies herself trying to tidy as best she can. Vile woman, destroying the natural order of my kitchen. Okay, Frou-Frou. Tabitha's eyes darts to the corner of the room, almost as if she's ashamed of being caught in the act of stress eating ice cream for breakfast. Let's say, bonjour, Frou-Frou. Bonjour, sacre bleu. Do not think you can just bonjour me because I slept at the foot of your bed last night. I still despise you. 3 humans at once. This is abhorrent. Your stink will linger here for hours. I'm at to bed. I see, talking to my cat again. Are you sure you didn't get hit on the head last night? You don't say good morning to your pets? I always make sure to talk to my fawn cats and alpaca like they're people. To me, they kind of are. Um, oh, are we having ice cream for breakfast? I'll have no sass from you today. There was a massive mine collapse last night that almost got my cousin killed. So I'm under a lot of stress right now, in case you hadn't put that together. If you hear shenanigans in the background, that's because Butter has decided that I have not given her enough attention, and so she must inflict sound and chaos in the background. So let's just ignore it. And there's no we here. This stuff was way too hard to get a hold of for me to share. Tabitha takes one last spoonful of ice cream, then discards the empty container, turning to you with her trademark scowl. Let's get going. I've got an errand to run in town, and every time I've left you here alone, something terrible winds up happening. So you're coming with me. But I haven't had breakfast. Now, do I want to bond with Tabitha more, or do I want to hang with Avery? I'll meet you outside. Sure, I'll meet you outside. Given your track record, if I let you out of my sight, you'd probably disappear into the wilderness, only to return in the middle of the night after burning down City Hall. If I'm lucky, you'll give me a call at some point between dousing the building in kerosene and lighting the match. Damn. She is pissed. She is mad I didn't stay with her. I didn't wait for her. Okay, alright, so we have to hang out with Tabitha today. Janie, lock up when you leave, please, and don't go rearranging anything, I'll know. As you're ready to leave, Janie approaches from the far side of the kitchen. Tabitha remains between the two of you, impatiently tapping her foot. Oh, Ash, before you go, I heard about what happened last night. I mean, I heard about it from Miss Tabitha mentioned it just now, and then I heard it again. Just wanted to say that I'm so sorry you got caught up in that. You two did right by those kids, though. What a blessing. Everyone getting out of that situation all right. Thanks. Last night was a lot. If you ever need to talk to anyone, my husband is the local He's a gentleman and always willing to lend an ear. He's actually been going a little stir crazy ever since we moved here, with what with nobody really attending sermons. It'd probably do him a lot of good to talk to you through your worries. With everything that's going on, having a priest, I'm not, no. I'm not Christian, but thank you for the offer. That's alright. My dad likes to talk with all sorts of people. He just wants to extend support to anyone who needs it. Honestly, we can be agnostic. Feel free to stop by the church anytime. The door is always open. Have you seen any weird creatures around town? You know, now that you mention it, I've been hearing some folks talk about weird creatures. But I haven't seen anything myself, no. Unless you count whatever massive rats have taken residence in the church. My little tulip keeps pretending they're her little fairy friends or something, taking nibbles out of our trash. But my husband's put out some traps, so hopefully they'll be dealt with soon enough. I'm gonna stop the two of you right there. Ash, I'm busy, and I'm not in the mood to stand around waiting while you play Nancy Drew with my cleaning lady right in front of me. We're leaving. Bye, Janie. Alrighty then. Be safe out there, you two. Tabitha practically drags you from the estate. One hand claps firmly around your arm. She continues to drag you all the way into her car and from there into town. The ride to town is uneventful. Your cousin's unsurprisingly more focused on the road than on making conversation. Alright, we're just popping into the general store for a few minutes. What are we doing at the general store? Picking up tea from Sybil. Oh, neat. What kind of tea? I don't know. The kind Sybil makes. She makes a bunch of weird stuff. I don't know what all of it is called. Quit interrogating me about tea blends. Jeez. This is true. After everything that's happened in the past 2 days, it's nice to just go on an errand. Especially since we're here for a funeral and we just keep getting caught up in fuck shit. So this is actually a pretty good response. Exactly. You and Tabitha turn as the door to the general store bursts open. A flustered Kanika exits shouting behind her. Fine, okay, keep coddling him. Keep letting him get away with stuff you never would have let me so much as think about. I'm sick of carrying this family. Ooh, okay. Kanika has older kid syndrome, I think, or the eldest syndrome. I'm the eldest in my family, and it's kind of like your parents are always stricter too, the oldest child because they don't want to mess up and they don't know anything. By the second and third child, parents learn eventually that their children are their own entities. So they kind of just they just kind of chill out. I don't know whether it's any like, you know, some weed tea, or it's just the fact that they've been through this rodeo before and they see how like great their eldest has turned out. They start to gain confidence. But I think that is what Kanika is suffering from right now, especially since he has some resentment. Kanika storms off, the door slowly drifting shut behind her. Ugh, other people and their drama. If more people kept things to themselves, they'd be a lot happier. Or they'd be upset. What are you bearing? That seems a little rude. Out of curiosity, would you call yourself happy? Uh-huh. Hit the nail on the head. Tabitha pulls back, surprised by your question. The lessons we learn from loss are often more powerful than those we learn from victory. I'm unhappy because I took too long to learn life's difficult truth. We're burning daylight. Come on already. Oof. Poor Tabitha. The bells of the general store chime as you cross the threshold. The smell of old wood and steamy herbal tea flood your senses, making you feel instantly at home. Good morning, you two. I hope you're doing well after last night's activities. Morning. Is the new blender ready? Of course. Ash, if you'd like to keep Miles company, Tabitha and I will just be a minute. Sounds like your daughter's pretty mad at you, Sybil. I don't think that'll be right. Can't I go with you? I like the tea room. I always like visitors in the tea room, but I'm afraid I'm too busy to entertain for long, so we won't be lingering. She likes to keep people at arm's length, huh? Might as well just wait out here. No need to cram in there like sardines. Sybil motions for Tabitha to follow, and they both disappear into the tea room, closing the door behind them with the tinkling of bells. We can listen. We can listen in. You walk up to the door of the tea room to listen in. Subtle. Alright, Miles. I know it took a little longer than you'd hoped, but it was a fairly short notice. Sybil pauses a moment later. You hear footsteps move to the far end of the tea room. She and Tabitha resume their discussion. The voice is hushed. You can only make out bits and pieces of what they're saying. Is there? Yes. Make sure this is all. Not inside. Outside, then. Don't assume you know. I know what I'm... Your listening session is to a halt as the tinkling of bells announce another patron. So they know something. They know something and they're in on something. I don't know whether it has to do with that monster in the greenhouse, but something is off. Oh, excuse me. Wait, you're Ash, aren't you? My name is Bo. I'm Duke's boy. It's a pleasure to meet you. Bo is huge. The policeman told me you saw what happened to my daddy. I'm so sorry for your loss. Thank you. The policeman said he might just be out hunting somewhere, but me and my mama both know he ain't coming back. Mama's pretty broken up about it. I'm trying to hold it together since I'm the man of the house now, but it ain't easy. Oh, Bo. Me and him was supposed to bring Big Betty to the state fair this week, but now he's gone. And as of this morning, so is she. So I suppose I'm not going to the fair. I may as well make myself useful and get out in the woods to look for what's left of my daddy. You was there, right? Could you tell me where to look so I can try and find him? Ooh. I think it's best to tell Bo where his dad is, because that just seems like the right thing to do. But I want to ask him other questions. Is Big Betty one of your chickens? Nah, she ain't a chicken. Big Betty's a prize pumpkin. She was a big lady, too. I'd expect she was at least 2,000 pounds. Not too easy to move something like that. Could be she rolled off down a hill, but I can't be looking for her just yet with everything else going on. Your dad was killed by ditchlings. They're the things that... Your dad was killed by ditchlings. They're monsters that show up when something bad is going to happen. And they're the things that have been stealing your chickens. I ain't never heard of ditchlings before. But whatever they are, they won't stop me from trying to find my daddy. Oh. Have you seen anything strange in the farm past the past couple of days? Not really, no, but I've been awful busy with everything else still happening. Them chickens keep disappearing though. He died on the northeast edge of town, off the Essigna Trail. Thank you, Ash. I appreciate you trying to help us out. I don't rest easy to know he's out there somewhere, all by his lonesome. And please tell Miss Scarlet I'm sorry about her mama. Aww. Tabitha and Sybil are still in the tea room. Your phone buzzes. Oh my god, hey, I overslept. Still gotta make myself breakfast if you want to come swing by. Otherwise, meet at the library and figure out a plan. I think I'm good. I just had a big fight. Not really hungry. Gonna chill in my van for a while if you want to hang out, though. Otherwise, see you guys at the library. We have plenty of time before dinner at Reese's house. We can see Avery. We can check in on Oscar. We can swing by Restell's. We can go to Kanika. I think these are romance options right now, and we can learn a little bit more about the characters. But considering Tabitha was super fucking spicy to us, I'm going to wait for Tabitha and talk to her, because then maybe we can go see Avery a little bit. And this is still just day 3, so we have plenty of time. You and Miles share an uncomfortable long moment of silence as Bo continues to shop. How your dailies going? Miles doesn't dignify your question with an answer. Oh. Read something to seem busy, because he's a teenager. He's not gonna want to listen to me. Like, Pick up the closest object, a sleeve of donuts. You pretend to be engrossed by the nutrition information. 10 milligrams of cholesterol per 4 donuts. Fascinating. Miles continues to pretend you don't exist. Tabitha bursts out the tea room, tucking a pouch of herbs into her coat as she walks. She looks up at you in surprise. Wow, you actually stayed. I kind of expected you to go running off in the instant I left you alone. Aw, Tabitha! Family's important. I'm not just going to ditch you. That's appreciated. I've got a couple of hours to spare. I'll pick us up some sodas and we can get out of here. I don't like lingering where just anyone could walk up and start talking to me. Tabitha leaves the store, motioning for you to follow. Let's follow her. Tabitha stops in front of a small house on the quiet hill just off Main Street. The Scarlet owns most of the houses out here. We rent them out to employees, just more convenient, you know? So we have double income? So not only do we have money from the mines, we get money from the miners. That's crazy. That does seem sinister, but I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to say cool. Cool. Yeah, it is cool. It's nice to have a place where nobody can bother me. Now, come on. Let's make ourselves scarce before we're spotted. Your cousin pulls out a heavy set of keys from her pockets. She picks out one marked with a bright strip of green tape and unlocks the door. Come on in. Don't worry. It's empty. Let's follow her. You follow your cousin into the model home. We haven't rented this one out for years. I come here to get away from it all. Does that make sense? It's kind of like a vacation home, but I don't have to travel. So she could just... So, why don't we burn the mansion and come live out here? Anyways, make yourself comfortable and have a soda. Tabitha hands you a cream soda before settling on the couch. I like this bitch. Cream soda is the superior soda. I like cream soda. I like Dr. Pepper. It's just a better soda. Specifically, if it is orange cream soda, tastes like sunshine. Kenai, this place clearly gets cleaned regularly, but it doesn't feel like a real home. It feels like a set piece, like you both wandered into a play. And if you were to look at the walls from another angle, you see them as two-dimensional illusions as they are. And like that, we are going to stop right here. Thank you so much for being part of episode 1. I appreciate you for our Canine and Talk to Animals build. If you haven't already, follow my Twitter. Here. Follow my Twitter and my Twitch. I go live on Twitch once a week, maybe twice a week. I do work full time and I do go to school full time, so there's not a lot of time where I am online, but when I am, all my attention is for you. I'll see you guys in the next one, our Scarlet Hollow episode 3 part 2.